When I was at FSU, my college roommate was a piano major, and I played violin. And after we graduated, and we were sitting around after FSU football games with our children, uh, Doug actually brought up the suggestion. He suggested that when we retire, why don't we learn another instrument and go out for marching chiefs, try out for marching chiefs. And unfortunately, Doug died in 2000, actually before he retired. I retired in 2005, and it's come to this point, like, if you're going to do it, win. And so I've started learning to play the cymbals with the help of our son, who's a principal percussionist at the Florida Orchestra, and also some videos and instruction books. And amazingly, I've even found an app. You can find an app for anything on my iPhone that helps with sight reading and also rhythms and different types of rhythms. And it's amazing. It gives you feedback and this sort of thing. But anyway, this has become more than just something on a bucket list. It's something to honor Doug, and also to help raise money for cancer research. Because which one of us hasn't had cancer touch our families? So I'm taking this seriously, and I've already enrolled. Linda and I both have enrolled it for FSU, and I've already registered to audition in August for the percussion section. So we're excited about it. I wasn't quite sure what the reaction of my friends and family would be, but they've been very supportive. Our middle son, did march with the Marching Chiefs, and he played saxophone, and he's been very supportive, and he says, Dad, you can do it. I'm in physically good health, and I do have some rhythm, since I did play an instrument myself. And my wife jokes that our son must have got all of his rhythm from me and not from her, because when we're in the stands doing the chant, she's out of sync from the rest of the stadium. She jokingly says that. She gets it right a lot of the time. But anyway, they have been very supportive. In order to prepare for the audition, I checked with the FSU music department to see what type of cymbal the Marching Chiefs march with, and it 18-inch Zildjian, medium heavy, stadium cymbals. And I'd already borrowed some smaller cymbals from our son, who's the percussionist, but I really wanted to march and practice with the appropriate size. And so I also got a handbook with some DVDs, and I've been practicing sometimes more than 2 hours a day, and also working on my upper body strength, because I can really feel it in my shoulders, because each of those cymbals are almost 4 pounds apiece. And our grandson, who marches with cymbals in Jacksonville, he says, Grandpa, when you start marching with those cymbals, you're going to feel it in your shoulders, and I have. And one of the exercises also was to do real slow push-ups. They want you to do 20 seconds going down, hold it for 20 seconds, and then raise back up for 20 seconds. That sounds simple, but it's harder than it sounds. And I can tell that I'm making some improvement. I would also I'm exploring the possibility of getting some individual instruction also, in addition to what I'm doing myself, because I'd like to get some more feedback as to how I'm doing. In order to qualify to try out for the Marching Chiefs, have to be enrolled as a student at FSU, and I'm enrolling as a non-degree student. Linda is also enrolling as a non-degree student. She would like to take a course in creative writing because she's working on a novel, and I want to also take a course in creative writing. I journal, and I never have been able to get her to journal, but anyway, I journal. But she also wants to work as a volunteer in the World War II Institute, and she's already checked that out. We have a lot of memorabilia from her mother that has saved a lot of things, even like the menu from the Nevada where her dad was serving. He was on the Nevada before it got bombed at Pearl Harbor, but they're very interested in how the war affected civilians back in the States, and she saved a lot of stuff like that. We're just excited to be back at FSU, and neither one of us need a degree. We both have our masters, and there's no need to search for another degree. So we're non-degree seeking students.